Hello and welcome to Josh Oddie YouTube. In this video today, we're going to be looking at how far should you hit your 6-iron. So, I've got 3 6-irons here, starting off with my dad's, and this has got a 65 gram senior shaft in it. So, super light and pretty easy to hit for, a beginner golfer or someone that needs a little bit of help. Then we go up to a regular steel shaft, which is probably a little bit more, still kind of that cavity shape and, forgiving iron. Then we go all the way to the top and we've got my Avoda 6-iron with a 105X axiom shaft in it. So essentially you've got the top of the top. Obviously you put a regular shaft or a senior shaft in this. These Avodas still perform, but I'm kind of interested to see some numbers, some spin rates at different swing speeds, and maybe help you guys at home pick up an extra few yards and just showcase why it's so important to hit every club a little bit further in your bag. As soon as you increase distance by 10 yards, 15 yards, I promise you're going to see a lower score out on the golf course if you're hitting it straight. So that being said, when you're going into a green with an 8-iron and your buddy's going in with a pitching wedge, he's probably going to hit it closer 9 times out of 10 just because of the club he's using. So unfortunately, we've got to accept in this game, the further we hit it, probably the better chances we're going to have out on the golf course. You've still got to keep that control, but today in this video, I'm going to showcase a couple of things that might help you increase your distance, and then also some spin rates, some numbers of what you should be hitting with your certain swing speed if the clubs are optimum. So let's dive straight into it, get some numbers and see if we can improve that distance. Okay, so first up is going to be the 65 gram senior shaft with my dad's 6-iron, and I'm predicting this one at like 70 miles an hour. We're going to go for club speed, maybe 75. This one should go around about 150 total, I would say. So let's see how dialed we are for the 70 mile an hour clubhead speed. Too fast. Oh, bang on, 171. Okay, and a little lower. You'll notice as well, as the clubhead speed goes up, the launch becomes easier, the spin also gets higher. So you'll notice the ball flight with this is quite low spin. It's a lot tougher to hit greens as well, but it's something you have to accept where you're swinging a little slower. Okay, a little bit slow on my end, 65 clubhead speed. Spin went up, and for some reason I feel myself wanting to lift this because I know it's not going higher. Maybe that's why a lot of amateurs and slower players, are trying to lift the ball in the air. So it's tough, when you're swinging it a little slower, it's really hard to get that launch and spin. That's why it's so important to get fit for good golf clubs. Okay, 70 on the button there. Looks like I'm literally getting 3-6 spin. That's literally it. And I think that's why you see a lot of the slower golfers start to use like a hybrid maybe over a 6-iron or a 5-iron, because that launch angle is quite tough to get. And look at that backspin, 3,600. It's not a great deal at all, but you can still see at 70 mile an hour, I'm getting this 6-iron out there at 143 yards total. So it's still getting out there, from 143, if we're hitting 6-iron, maybe pushing 150, you can really start to see the difference in ball flights as these clubs get faster and faster. So that was 70 mile an hour. Quite impressed that I was dialed in actually there. Now we're going to go for the regular steel, which we're going to try and aim for about an 80 to 85 mile an hour swing, and then build into mine where I should be somewhere 95 to 100. And you'll see the difference in ball flights. And, when I'm hitting 6-iron 210 or 200 and versus someone's freewood or driver, my dispersion is going to be so much tighter. So if you're sticking around for a distance tip, I'm going to drop them all at the end. I've got 3 tips for you all to improve your distance. But we're going to go to the regular steel 6-iron now and see how far that goes at 80, 85. So, regular steel, pretty standard 6-iron. Let's see what we can do. 80 mile an hour. Oh, 80 on the buzz. And look at that. 10 miles an hour difference. We now improve our distance by almost 30 yards. You know, now that's a respectable number right there. 160 carry, 170 total. Just with a 10 mile an hour increase in clubhead speed. You can see that spin rate has started to now come up to 4.8. You know, it's a lot easier to control that into a green. The launch was still low, but because we had that longer flight, more backspin, that's a shot that you can control a lot easier than something that's super low spin and, you know, not launching really high enough. Okay, let's go another one at 80 mile an hour. I'm impressed. I'm dialed on the old club speed. Okay, just overturn that one a little bit. You can see that spin rate started to come down there. 80 again, 166. Yeah, 12 launch. Okay, and I feel myself wanting to just lift it up. Spin rate got up there again. And 156. So I feel like there is an element of, because I'm not seeing it go high enough. Now, you can leave in the comments if you feel the same over your long irons. Obviously, I've never hit, I mean, I have when I was younger, but, you know, for me, I don't experience that, like, need to lift my irons. But, you know, I can definitely see the benefits of maybe having something like a utility or rescue club that just gets that little bit extra height, bit more backspin. You know, for the slower swing speeds, I can definitely see the benefits in that. But trust me, stick around to the end because I'm going to have 3 tips that can get more clubhead speed for you. So that one right there, I mean, we'll go right around about... The first one I flew 160. Them last 2 weren't great strikes. So we'll go like a 165 total there. You know, almost a 20-yard increase than the first one we had. So now we're going to go my 6-iron. I'm going to go flat out swing speed. And let's see some numbers. Right, let's see what we can do with my 6-iron. Come on then. I reckon this will be right around about 95 if I'm feeling it. .93.9, 182 carry. It's way down. I mean, it's normally a lot, a little bit quicker than that. But you can see there, the spin rate now up at 5.5. Launch still the same, but you can just start to see the different ball flights. You know, I'll drop an overlay of the 3 different ball flights there. But, you know, you can start to see that the first one just not getting up high enough. The second one starting to get somewhat of a height. And then that one there, that's actually performing like a 6-iron should. Okay, I've just pulled that. But look at that numbers-wise. 195 carry, 204 total, leaving this one uncut. So you know I'm not hitting mulligans, as people like to say I do in my videos. Right, but we've now got even more height there. 85 feet of peak height, 204 total, still at that 5,000 backspin. When I'm hitting 6-iron, 204 yards compared to someone at maybe 145. You know, it's scary. I'm going to score better, regardless of what happens out there. I just think by distance alone, you're going to score better. So it's getting so important in this game, and we're understanding more and more that, you know, a little bit extra distance can really improve that overall score. Okay, last 6-iron. Come on then. Come on, let's get a nice one out there. Come on. Oh, I've struck that. 97. Look at that backspin. 5.6 total backspin. A beautiful ball flight with the 6-iron. 97 clubhead speed. And you can see with a 27 mile an hour clubhead increase, right? we've actually gained 60 yards there, which is unbelievable. I know that's a big jump in club head speed, but trust me, it's achievable. You know, if you get into the gym and you get these drills done correctly, you're going to see your club head speed come up dramatically. And I think it's just unlocking that speed. I saw a video with Grant and Rory, and they spoke about, Rory said, you need to just unlock that speed and you need to feel to swing quick. Just keep swinging as hard as you can, and eventually the speed just unlocks itself. You start to feel, you know, more comfortable at a quicker swing speed. You know, it's pretty easy to improve. So, you know, I hope you guys can see there, just from 3 examples from 3 different shafts, 3 different clubs, 3 different club head speeds, that we've got 3 dramatically different results. You know, it's definitely proved that distance does help there. And even for the ball flights are completely different, which has blown my mind. You know, we're now getting up to 97 peak height, right? The first few I'll be intrigued to see, but I'll leave them down below now. You know, that is super interesting that it changes ball flight, it changes distance, and ultimately you start to feel more comfortable. I'm not having to lift that 6-iron at all, but because I've got the club head speed, that ball flight has got more backspin, and it's just a better flight. So, yeah, let's go into the 3 drills that you can do to improve your club head speed. Okay, so the first one's a little bit risky, but definitely a drill that can help you feel a little bit more whip on the way back. So we're going to start with the club at address, and then you're going to just bring it forward here to about hip height, and then you're going to bring it back and swing down. So you're just getting a little bit of extra momentum on the way back, and this helps kind of the shift motion onto this trail side. You know, you start to get that shift pattern down correct, going to improve that distance massively. Oh, I might start hitting balls like that. Okay, so number 2, we're going to go to the top. We're going to pump it down, back up, and then down to the ball. And these are all drills. So, you know, you do these drills consistently, they're going to improve your club head speed then when you just hit a normal shot. They're not going to dramatically improve it shot to shot and you'll see yourself swing it 110. But you do these drills consistently, you're just building some patterns in that helps with speed. So let's go for the pump drill, number 2. Nice strike. Okay, let's go one more. I'm not happy with that. Not satisfied. Oh, just left the face, but better strike. Okay, and last but not least, probably my favourite one of them all is going to be take your normal stance. This lead leg is going to come back to this one here. You're going to swing, and then before you start your downswing, I want you to step into the ball and bang. Oh, strike. Okay, let's see if it did increase the club head speed. We had 97, that was our best. Let's go one full 6-iron and see what we get now after them 3 drills. Come on, let's get a fast one. I want to see 3 numbers, 3 figures. Come on, baby. Yes! 100! 203 carry, 210 total. So we have all gone from hitting the first 6-iron at 140 to now hitting it 211 total. So super interesting video there with the 3 6-irons and some really interesting results. So if you did enjoy that video, please be sure to drop a like on this video. Subscribe, as it really helps me out, and I appreciate each and every single one of you for tuning in, subscribing, commenting, doing your thing. It literally means the absolute world to me, and it allows me to do something every day that I love doing. So that was the how far can I hit my 6-iron. If you want to see more videos like this, leave a comment down below what club you want to see. Maybe we do driver next, something like that. I enjoyed experimenting from different club head speeds and seeing what we can achieve there. So it makes me happy to hopefully provide a platform where I can help all of you at home and get better at this beautiful sport. Got some big videos coming to this channel real soon. We've got a full year ahead of us of professional golf, so do not miss out. Currently ranked the best YouTuber in the UK. Going to leave a screenshot right there if you don't believe me. But we've got a big year ahead, some awesome matches coming up, and yeah, stay tuned.